All right, I want to help you with solving inequalities when it comes to word problems. I have an example here, and we're going to talk about solving it as well. Carrier A, cell phone company, Carrier A charges $85 per month for unlimited texts. Carrier B charges $65 a month plus 15 cents per text. Write an equation for Carrier B to cost at least the same as Carrier A. First thing you need to notice is that they're looking for Carrier B in relation to A. So you're going to talk about B first. So Carrier B is going to be $65 per month plus 15 cents. Now remember, that's written as 0.15 per text. We'll just use the letter T. That seems easy. And they want it to be at least the same. So that means it's going to be equal, if not greater. So it has to be greater than or equal to $85. So let me say that again. $65 plus the 15 cents per text has to be, and it says at least. That means it's equal, if not greater. So greater than or equal to 85. And then the question may say something like, so how many texts will it take to get there? So you just solve it algebraically like we were doing in the last video. So you're going to subtract 65. So you end up having 20 greater than or equal to 0.5 t. Now we're going to divide by 0.15, excuse me, 0.15, not 0.5. 0.15. So I take my handy dandy calculator, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 20 divided by 0.15, and it's 133.3. So I didn't divide by a negative, so t is going to have to be greater than or equal to 133 1/3 texts. And so I can solve that equation. Okay? And so what I'm going to do next, I'm going to give you another equation, see if you can come up with the answer for it. All right? So again, if I confused you on this one, go back and watch it very carefully and see if you can get that one. Here's the next one. There are two guys that clean pools, and they're trying to get new business. There's a guy named Harold, and Harold charges $25 per hour to work on your pool. John charges $17 an hour, but you have to purchase the chemicals for him each time he does work on your pool, and it's $10 for the chemicals. Find the inequality. So you want to know the equation in hours when John's cost is higher than Harold's. Now notice it's asking about John compared to Harold. So I'm going to take John first. Well, John is, pause, see if you can get this one. We'll come back and solve it. All right, let's see how you did. For John to work, it's automatically going to cost you $10 plus $17 per every hour. Now, and it says cost is higher. It didn't say equal, it says higher, so he has to be greater than, not greater than an equal, greater than Harold's, and Harold's was $25 per hour. Now, if the question asks to solve, there's the equation, to solve how many hours it would be, we can do our normal math. 17 hours minus 17 hours, and that's going to be 8 hours. So 10 is greater than or equal to 8 hours, so that's at $10. We're going to divide by 8. So the hours have to be less than, well, I can take a 2 out of each of those, and that's 5/4. Okay, so H has to be less than 5/4 of an hour. Now 5/4 is what, 1 1/4 hour? So that means that an hour and a quarter is when, at that point, John starts costing you more money. So that's how you solve an equation with inequalities. You have to get the equation, and then you solve it from there. It really comes down to reading that last line, John compared to Harold, and then you can solve it from there. All right, you're doing great. Keep it up.